Well, it's been a little while, but we're still living in a very PAL world. And with all this talk of PAL world, its controversies, its appeal, and some people just not getting that appeal, I want to take a moment to widen the focus and not look so specifically at PAL world, but consider the effects it may have on the original creature collector, Pokemon. If you don't know, I am Waifu Belector, the only fair human on Earth, and I'm gonna talk about the future of Pokemon. And this really shouldn't be too long of a video. I just find the position that Palworld success puts Pokemon in to be a bit interesting. Not the whole possible lawsuit looking into copyright infringement thing. I mean the position that Pokemon is in concerning the future of the franchise. It's no secret that the last few Pokemon entries have been lackluster at best and completely disappointing at worst. I'm sure we'd all rather forget about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And while Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus are perfectly serviceable games, we were all no doubt hoping for something greater, especially in the case of Scarlet and Violet. To me, Scarlet and Violet made it more clear than it's ever been that Game Freak and Nintendo are fully aware that Pokemon is too big to fail. That's something that's always been true and something they've always known, but is it possible to know something even more? Because Scarlet and Violet felt like they know. It kind of felt like, here's the bare minimum, fuck you, you're gonna buy it anyway. And we did. And who knows how long they planned to just drop fuck you Pokemon games because they can. But now, a little bit of light in the darkness. A cheaply made weird meme of a game that has managed to sell over 8 million copies. And that little game also happens to step on the toes and stomp in the territories of Pokemon itself. Palworld, being a creature collector, draws Pokemon comparisons in every aspect, whether they're warranted or not. And I'm here for it. Comparing this breakout game to Pokemon, I am here for it. Keep saying it's better than Pokemon, and keep telling them why. Because saying that might actually put Pokemon back on their toes. You know, the thing is, Pokemon has money. They have so much money. They can have whatever budget they want. We're talking about the most profitable entertainment franchise in the world or some shit. But their games are not reflective of that. Game Freak, Nintendo, whoever the fuck, they refuse to try. They refuse to put in effort. And if they did actually choose to go the extra mile and really attempt to elevate Pokemon, I'm sure they could do it. Because that money and budget can literally put things in their game that Palworld could only dream of. Specifically, a high level of quality. A quality and presentation level very possible for Pokemon, very possible for Nintendo because of the talent that they can acquire because they're fucking Nintendo. And yet, they just have never cared to implement it. So I guess my hope is that the success that Palworld has seen, along with the way some people point and say this is better than Pokemon because of this and because of this and because of that, I hope that that scares Pokemon or ignites a competitive fire that makes them want to put the whole thing to rest by making an obviously superior product. And I know what you're thinking. Waifu Belector, that's a hell of a hope. Trust me, I know. But hope's all I've got, people. I love Pokemon. I have my whole life. And so I'm holding out hope that we aren't going down a path where I just keep enjoying these games less and less. Because sad as it may be to reach a point where I don't play those games anymore, it's very possible for me. I don't mind moving on from things if they get bad because there's always something else. There's something else to do, there's something else to watch, there's something else to play. But I'd much rather the things I enjoy stay good and evolve appropriately. So, far-fetched as it may seem, Palworld's success gives me a dash of hope that Pokemon can actually progress in the right direction. A dash of hope for some fucking voice acting. A dash of hope for an actual impressive graphical presentation. A dash of hope for up-to-date gameplay systems. Whatever you can imagine would be good for Pokemon, I have the tiniest bit more hope for because Palworld exists and is doing well. I mean, for all I know, Palworld can just be a flash in the pan and we won't be talking about it a month from now, but as things currently are, I have that hope. I mean, and think about this. All the current insiders point to the likely release of a new Nintendo console later this year. It's all but 100% confirmed. And insider rumors also suggest that this new console is about as powerful as a PS4 or PS4 Pro. If that's true, think about what that could mean for Pokemon. Imagine the Pokemon game you could have had on a PS4. The Last of Us Part 2 was on PS4. Final Fantasy VII Remake launched on PS4. Horizon Zero Dawn. And I know, of course, Pokemon has its own anime art style, and I still want Pokemon to look like Pokemon. But imagine how much more gorgeous of a version of that art style we could get with that power behind it. Frame rates and draw distances and general performance that isn't so fucking embarrassing. If these rumors of the new Nintendo console are true, then the Pokemon game of our dreams is very possible. But the question then becomes, do Nintendo and Game Freak care to try? If history is any indication, then no. But history didn't see Palworld coming either. So if Nintendo and Game Freak didn't care to try before, I hope Palworld is that kick in the pants they need, but I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, thanks for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider liking and or subscribing, and if you didn't, my bad, bro. But also feel free to insult me down in the comments. I know you want to, and yeah, that's it. Until next time, I am Waifu Belector. I am just a normal guy. I like hentai, and I'm hopeful about Pokemon. Goodbye.